Mr. Trump is known for his powerful handshake when greeting world leaders including Emmanuel Macron, Shinzo Abe and Justin Trudeau. However, it seemed on Friday the US president lost at his own display of strength when the Queen's lady-in-waiting won out on top of the pair's handshake. Virginia Ogilvy, Countess of Airlie, reached out her hand to Mr. Trump and held onto it for two firm and lengthy shakes as he arrived at Windsor Castle to meet the Queen. She then visibly pulled him in closer, causing Mr. Trump to lean forward. He appeared to try and pull away as the lady-in-waiting was speaking to the US president. The Countess looked at the Queen, who was gesturing for Melania Trump to shake her hand next. The Queen told Mr. Trump that her lady-in-waiting was American. The Countess was born in New Jersey and married the Earl of Airlie, who was a merchant banker, but later in life also served as the Lord Chamberlain. Ahead of the meeting between the heads of state, Mr. Trump spoke of his admiration for the Queen in his interview with The Sun, in which he called her a tremendous woman. He told the paper, "If you think of it, for so many years she has represented her country. She has really never made a mistake. You don't see, like, anything embarrassing. She is just an incredible woman. My wife is a tremendous fan of hers. She has got a great and beautiful grace about her." Mr. Trump was guided along by the Queen at the start of his inspection of the Guard of Honor, and when in position he walked along at a sedate pace looking at the soldiers. As the two heads of state made their way back to the dais, they appeared deep in conversation and could be heard talking as the military band stopped playing briefly. Mr. Trump and the Queen paused at the entrance of the castle's Sovereign Gate, where a small senior group of the Queen's household were waiting.